Okay, not to be like dramatic or anything, but Merry Christmas. Also, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am indeed, in fact, back to posting. School was almost done for this semester, and I'm finally getting motivation to post again. So, stress levels are still high because it's the end of the semester, but we push through, we persevere. Today we're gonna go to the bookstore. I have some Christmas books that I want to get. There's 3, I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head, but I do have 3 already. 2 of them I got from Wildflower Fiction, which is a like indie online bookstore. So we have Dreaming of a Cowboy Christmas by Anne Anderson. This is indie, just in case you were curious. You're gonna see a theme with this book and the next one because we also have Cowboy It's Cold Outside by Maisie Yates. I found these on Wildflower Fiction, the website, and I was like, you know what? Yeehaw, Christmas, romance. I think these 2 books were made specifically for me. So now I have them and I'm going to read them technically next month because it is Black Friday. And then I also have Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This is also a Christmas romance, but it's like he's the ghost of Christmas past and she's like Scrooge or whatever from like, what's that movie called? A Christmas Story, I think? I don't know, but you know, it's a romance somehow. So this ought to be interesting. But I'm actually very excited for this. And I didn't even look, but that is gorgeous. So are these sprayed edges. So we're going to Barnes. I have a gift card. If you saw not the reel, whatever it's called on YouTube that I posted a couple days ago. I want to give away one of the things in the little goodie box that I got was a $25 gift card to Barnes. So I'm using that today. And then I also need to get some stuff for Target and Releasing 6 and Redeeming 6. Is it Redeeming 6? Yeah, Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. There we go. Okay, it's Releasing 10. The names are too confusing for me. The next 2 books in the Boys of Tommen series, the new covers are out. I'm going to Target to get those because I want the white ones. I have Binding and Keeping 13 already, but I need those. And then these are probably the last books that I'm gonna buy this year. And then I might go on a book buying ban because we see the mess over here. And I was sick for like a month. So I didn't read for like a month because every time I'm sick, I like cannot read. It actually makes me physically ill. Not really, I'm being dramatic, but for some reason it just irks me in the weirdest way. So I don't read when I'm sick. So that was a month that I did not read. Welcome to my life. So I'm getting back into reading. I'm buying a bunch of Christmas books because I love Christmas, and I had 1 Christmas book last year, and I didn't even read it until the summer time. So I'm actually going to read Christmas books this year. One is supposed to be coming in today by Maren Moore. It was supposed to come in between like 8 and 9. It was supposed to get here, and it's like 1. So I don't know where my package is, but I haven't checked the mailbox yet, so it might just have not updated yet on the tracking. So it might be in the mailbox. I just haven't checked yet. But there's that. I pre-ordered another one that doesn't come out until December 1st. It's a Rebecca Wright's book. She's coming out with a Christmas novella, which I'm very, very excited for. I'm so excited. She said she like packed it full of tropes and things, so I'm very excited about that. And then I think that's it because Chelsea Curto's new Christmas novella is coming out next year now instead of this year, which I'm a little bummed about, but also gives me time to read all the other Christmas books I plan on reading. So there's 3 I'm gonna get today at Barnes, Saving and Redeeming 6, and then some other things that I need to get at Target. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We're gonna do some Christmas book shopping / other book shopping because I forgot that the next 2 in the Boys of Tommen series were re-releasing on Tuesday. I forgot about that. So now I have to go get them before they sell out because Target sells out faster than my Barnes & Noble does. And I can't figure out why. Maybe it's because everybody and their mother goes to Target and like nobody is ever at Barnes & Noble. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, this is the first video of the holiday season. Merry Christmas. I've also said that already, but who cares because I'm saying it again. So I will see you guys probably at Barnes first and then go to Target. Or maybe, I don't know. You'll see me at a store buying things. Most of which I don't need. Actually, most of which I do need. Some of which I don't. Doing better than I usually do. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, guess who went book shopping? Guess who got overwhelmed by the amount of people walking around the stores and didn't film? Guess who forgot to film at Barnes & Noble even though it wasn't that overwhelming, and then went to Target and it was overwhelming, so I didn't film? The answer to that question would be me. Also, the book that I ordered from Maren Moore did come. I haven't looked at the stuff that we have. Oh, we have a sticker. And we have a list of all of her other books. The cover for the next book in the, what's it called? I can't remember the series, but The Bad Boy Rule, the second book, the cover for the second one is on here. And I've seen it before, okay? But this is amazing. Okay, so then, you know, this is like a reading guide to all of her books. I got the first one in her Christmas novella series, The Mistletoe Bet. This is the first one. And it sounds very cute. I think I'm most excited for the second one. I read all the like synopsises, but I only got the one. But I think I'm most excited for the second one. And I have the cover of the second book in that series that I need to read, by the way. I need to read the first one. But yeah, I got a cute little sticker that I didn't know that I was getting, but I got anyways. And then this is the book, and I think it's signed. Actually can't remember. It is signed. Very, very cool. So this is the first book that, well, it's not the first book, but it's one of the first books. This is the first book that I obtained today. I think this is also my first Christmas novella. At least that I have a physical copy of. But, so I got that. That was actually on my doorstep. I opened the front door to leave, and it was sitting right there. And it's beautiful packaging. So, if only I had just, you know, opened the front door, I would have seen it. But I didn't. And I was very curious as to where my book was. And do you know, 3 hours later, I got the notification that it had come. I already knew that I had it before the app told me that I had it, which is super fun. The books that I got at Target are not surprising. I only got the 2 that I told you I was going to get. Okay. We have Saving and Redeeming 6. These things are ginormous, but it's because the pages are thicker. They're not like the Bible page thin paper that the like original covers are. So we got these big boys in all their glory. I'm choosing the white ones from Target because I already have the black ones. And I don't really care about straight edges, to be completely honest with you. I know the Barnes & Noble ones are cooler because I saw them today in Barnes, but I would much prefer the covers to be like actually different. So, and I need these to continue the series because this is what the new covers are going to look like. And it's, I don't know. If they weren't going to be like so different, then I probably would have kept with mine, but they are. So now I have the new covers, which is fine. And then the last 2 don't come out until like February of next year. So this is, you know, the last that I have to like stock up on. Then we have the books that I got. But I did get Winnie the Pooh. This is the first one. It's a 4-book series. Technically, it's like a collection of stories within the book. They're made to be chapters though. But I love Winnie the Pooh. And I've been wanting to read these. I've had an eye on them for a while. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get one of them. So I got one of them. I got the first one. Winnie the Pooh. So that was my first purchase at Barnes & Noble. Then I got The Christmas Tree Farm. Have I read the first 2 in this series? No. Am I halfway through the first one? Yes. Will I read the second one before I read this one? Probably not. Do I care? Not really. I'm honestly cool with reading these out of order. They're interconnected standalones, so I don't really think it matters that much. But, so, I mean, this is what I'm doing. And I'm not bothered by it, which is really surprising because normally I'm very particular about reading books in order, no matter if it's like a real series or like a interconnected standalone. I don't care for this one. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Then I got the advent calendar that I've seen everywhere from Barnes. It's, I don't know, it's really cool. I think this is technically YA. I have no clue what the story is. I was just like, yep, I'm getting it. But every day you open a new chapter. So like this is chapter 1. And then you read the chapter for December 1st. And then December 2nd is the second chapter. And I think every day you get a new chapter. Or it might be more than that. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a chapter a day. 24 chapters? Open a sealed chapter every day and discover the next chapter in this Christmas story set in a ski resort in the French Alps. Make sure you have a letter opener or a ruler. Okay, so I'll need a ruler. I have a ruler though to open this. So yeah, I thought this was like a cool advent calendar thing, and it's a book. So I have this now. I hope it's a good story. Otherwise, I'll probably be very disappointed. But that's besides the point. This is my haul. Alright, so this is my Christmas TBR for December. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Though one of them is an advent calendar. There's a 7th one coming, but I feel like this is a good stack. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload, which is on Wednesdays now. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!